Welcome back. Before starting this recording, I was trying out music, seeing if I could add music to the background. Because I think week four, maybe. I think, yeah, that week against Exus. I think I felt it was really quiet. And I think also maybe week five against Shame. I felt it was a bit quiet, but I don't know. It just didn't sound right. Maybe I need to find better music for it. But, anyways, hello, welcome back. Week seven, DiscORGs Draft League. Last week we took our second loss of the season against Jacob. Close 2-0, I believe. So both of my losses have been 2-0 so far. And now we're on week 7 against Helix and the Potown Mudpimps. Another very scary team for sure. I think Helix has a very strong team, and let's go over it. Ferrothorn, Ferrothorn's always been Ferrothorn since Gen 5. Nice rocker, sets of spikes, very defensive mon, but can be a bit offensive. It can run stuff like Curse. I think it's Swords Dance as well, so that can be kind of funny. Main worry here is Conk Elder. Just because Guts, Flame Orb just hits really hard, and even something like Corviknight can't take repeated hits. So I have to try and just use faster mons to take it out before it can take me out. Haxorus is also an interesting mon just because, especially in pre-DLC meta, Haxorus was actually bumped up to the, what's it called? The borderline tier. So it's kind of like, essentially an OU mon, but it was UU when, we started the draft, so that's why it's UU. So it's basically like Helix has 3 OU mons. He's very three strong mons from that. Just because Haxorus, Dragon type, very strong, hits very hard. And it got first impression, and it has some coverage moves for fairy types like Poison Jab, so very scary, especially for something like Wheezing. Chandelure is also another heavy hitter on Helix's team. Lots of special attack, specs, hits very hard, even something, I think, something like Vaporeon would take a lot as well. And it gets something like Energy Ball for a water type, so that's even out of the picture. Galarian Corsola, new Gen 8 Mon, interesting Mon for sure. Just because it gets a Violite, because it has a evolution now. And Corsola was also always pretty bulky, just didn't do much. It has base 100 defenses, I believe. So giving it in a Violite just increases that way more. And then it gets some really good utility. Like it can set up rocks. It gets Strength Sap. Something like Corviknight, even Cobalion would take a lot of. Will get its attack lowered, and Corsola can regain a lot of health. It gets a Will-O-Wisp. It gets Knockoff, I think. It gets a lot of moves, so it's it's pretty passive though. So that's like some mon that I can kind of capitalize on if Helix brings it. Whimsicott actually, fun fact, was a mon that I actually kind of wanted to take off Helix. Like I kind of wanted to trade for Whimsicott, but I just had no good mons that I was willing to give up for Whimsicott, just because I thought Whimsicott has really good speed tier and has Prankster, and has a lot of good gimmicky moves. So it's kind of like a tricky mon to deal with in Draft League, especially. But it's a very good strong. It's a very strong attacker as well. But it also gets defog. It gets I was gonna say something else. I forget. It gets defog. Gets U-turn, so it has a bit of momentum. So very good mon overall, especially for an RU pick. Cinccino's a very good mon, except when you have 2 steel types, which I have. Because it hits very hard with Skill Link, and especially something like Choice Banded Cinccino is a very interesting mon because it gets Tail Slap, so it hits all 5 Tail Slaps in a row. Bullet Seed it gets Rock Blast, it gets Knockoff, I believe, it gets U-turn. So it can hit something for 5 times and then just switch out. So that's something that's pretty interesting. But Tail Slap, Bullet Seed, Rock Blast all don't hit something like Corviknight really well. So just kind of that kind of stuff just doesn't work against Steel types. So I don't expect Cinccino to come. Gallade is actually a mon I'm scared of. I'm scared of mainly fighting Helix's fighting types, which are Conk and Gallade, and then Psychic types, which is Gallade and Malamar coming up, and also Mr. Rhyme a bit. Gallade, very cool mon, I'll say, just because a lot of people like Gallade, enjoy the Ralts evolution line. It's fighting physical attacker, gets Zen Headbutt, gets close combat, gets Swords Dance, gets bulk up, so can be pretty cool there. Malamar is an interesting mon just because it gets contrary and it gets superpower, so it can continue to boost up its attack and defense, up while just staying on the field. Just because, like, its main weaknesses is probably its defensive typing, just because something like U-turn hits it 4 times effectively. But if it starts using superpower, then like its defenses increase, so U-turn doesn't do as much. And I don't have a special bug attacker. I don't even know if there's a special bug attacker in the league. Like, what gets bug best? Maybe like something like Rabombi would do really well. Like even a fairy type, like my fairy, like Weezing will do decently against it. But if it starts using like Psycho Cut, like it's not that great. Rotom Fan, the Rotoms are always interesting just because it gets they got Nasty Plot this generation, but then Rotom Fan probably got it's just like the worst of the Rotoms just because it has a Air Slash as its like signature move. So, but it's still bulky. It gets Defog, gets Nasty Plot as I said, it gets Will-O-Wisp, it gets Pain Split. You know, it gets all the Rotom shenanigans down. So it's still a good mon. Mr. Rhyme, Mr. Rhyme's an interesting mon. It has less speed than Mr. Mime, but it's pretty bulkier. It has more special attack. Mr. Rhyme's Psychic Ice. So I do have mons that can hit it, but I think it hits some of my mons decently well. Something like Hydreigon, it can hit with Ice Beam, Weezing with Psychic, hit something like Gourgeist with Ice Beam, so yeah. And Wobbuffet's always been Wobbuffet, but unfortunately we don't have Shadow Tag in this league just because it's OU standard rules and with some exceptions. So no Shadow Tag, so Wobbuffet's basically there, just I can switch out on Wobbuffet easily, in a sense. So yeah, I expect Helix to bring out of so Ferrothorn. I expect Conk. I expect Haxorus, Chandelure. I expect the first 4. Not sure about Corsola, and then I might expect Gallade and Rotom. I think that's what I expect. So the first 4 Gallade Rotom, but I can see Corsola coming. I see Whimsicott coming. I can see Malamar coming possibly. So yeah, let's get into our team for today. So we have Corviknight, Ike. Corviknight is just very useful because of the overwhelming physical attackers on Helix's team, like Conk, Haxorus, Gallade, Malamar, can run special, but it usually run physical with the superpower set I mentioned before. So very strong mon, so a very good mon to have just as a defensive backbone on this team. Ooh, I just realized my stuff is cut off a bit. Let me drag this down side. There we go. So we have Corviknight. We're running Rocky Helmet Corviknight just because something like Cinccino, if it uses Tail Slap, it'll get hit by Rocky Helmet 5 times, and that'll usually do much more damage than it'd do to me. Something like Haxorus and Conk, if it hits me with a physical move, which I think it has to, because like I can't be Earthquaked, for example, it'll take some chip damage, and that's going to be huge for the team. And this does well against, it can defog easily against Ferrothorn, it can defog easily against Corsola, just because Will-O-Wisp is a problem, but it's not the end of the world for Corviknight, I think. Like, the main thing against this Corviknight set is Dragon Dance Haxorus, which I do expect, but I think I can work my way around Dragon Dance Haxorus if I have to. So, there's that. And then, so just max defense EVs and just max HP just to, like, live as many hits as I can. I could have ran Leftovers, like, that's always, like, the safe option, but I thought Rocky Helmet might be a nice, interesting mix-up for this week. I thought about a lot of different moves. I thought about Body Press for Ferrothorn, but Ferrothorn's defense is so massive, so Brave Bird is fine just to hit something like Conk, hit something like Whimsicott, Gallade as well. U-turn to gain momentum, just because like something like a Corsola, I think I can like U-turn out and maybe find maybe a better mon to take a Will-O-Wisp if needed. And then there's mons such as Haxorus that like or like Chandelure that I don't want to stay in on, like that might come in that I could switch out safely. Roost for longevity, defog for defog purposes. I was talking about moves that I might have brought. I said Body Press, but like Ironhead is okay against especially Whimsicott, but then like it's resisted by Rotom, so is Brave Bird, and then something like Chandelure as well. So I think Brave Bird just the best overall option. Like Dropek is great, but Brave Bird, especially without leftovers, might seem a bit iffy just because of recoil, but I think it's okay. Next up, Weezing. Weezing is a mon I saw, and I thought, well, this mon would do actually really well offensively instead of defensively. Like, defensively, sure, it can, like, tank some hits from, like, Ferrothorn with, like, max defense. Even, like, Gyro Ball doesn't do that much, just because I have a lot of, what Weezing is a pretty slow mon. Something like Haxorus, even with Mold Break, like, it has to have Mold Breaker, and only then it can hit me with, like, an Earthquake. Conk can't do much to Weezing, except, like, Facade it. And then even mons like Gallade, Gallade and Malamar have second type moves, so I guess not. But yeah, Weezing has very good stabs and coverage that can hit all Mons on Helix's team. Like Fire Blast hits Pharaoh, Conk gets hit by Strange Steam, so does Haxorus. Chandelure, like I thought about running something like Shadow Ball, but I don't think it does that much. I might actually check that on the side, which might be a like I'll talk about. Oh, did not mean to do that. So there we go. Sorry, I'm like doing this randomly. Like on like right now it's Thursday in the afternoon. I have no idea when I'm playing Helix. I might ask like tomorrow or Friday or Saturday. But yeah, we're just going along with it. So yeah, Shadow Ball can be an interesting pick. I might switch that out, but I don't know what I kind of want to switch out for it. Corsola kind of gets hit by Strange Steam well. Whimsicott gets hit by Sludge Waves, and Chino probably not a mon. I'm gonna bring this on. Gallade gets hit by Strange Steam at worst. So does Malamar. Just because like both Psycho types have a weakness to Fairy, so it's kind of nice. And yeah, like against Helix's main main first three mons, I have coverage for them, so which is really nice. So the speed EVs are there to outspeed Adamant Conk, and then max special attack, and then just put the rest into HP, just to make it a bit more bulky. So the one move probably that's interesting on Weezing is Toxic Spikes. So I'm kind of running this kind of like how someone would probably run like a Gen 7 Greninja. How like you kind of want to threaten something with like a strong move, but then like you'll throw in a spike. And interestingly enough, I kind of want one layer of Toxic Spikes up. So for those who don't know, Toxic Spikes, you throw down one layer, like regular spikes, you can throw down up to 3 layers and it just does more damage. Toxic Spikes, the first layer just poisons the enemy, and then Toxic Spikes badly like gives the opponent the toxic condition. And I think I kind of want the regular poison on Helix's Mons, just because I think it's like the steady output of damage might be better. Like again, something like Chandelure or Haxorus that might like come in, try to get off a strong hit, and then switch out. Regular poison might be better, but like again, Haxorus can run something like Dragon Dance, and if it tries to stay in and set up, Toxic would be better. So yeah, there's like it's hard to really control how many Toxic Spikes you have up in the game, but I kind of want at least one layer up. Especially against something like Conk. Like Conk having the Toxic Spikes instead of the burn from Flame Orb would be nice. Of course, Conk can run something totally different. It can run like Guts, like bulk up, like not even Flame Orb. It can run like leftovers, and it can be an issue. So we'll see how it plays out. Yeah. Oh, and I actually want to change the names now because I just didn't have them up. Gorgeist. Gorgeist Super. Gorgeist does really well as well in this match. Ferrothorn can only really knock this off, and it doesn't do that much. Same with Conk. Conk's main move against something like a Ghost type is Knock Off. And it doesn't do that much, especially after my item's knocked off, so I can synthesis up. And we got stuff like Whimsicott does okay against this, but Power Whip, Whimsicott does okay against this, but you'll see in my moveset that I have Trick Room. That's just an interesting selection for me, just because I thought Weezing's slow. Like Helix's team is pretty fast, like especially his strong hitters. Haxorus, Chandelure, like they're decently fast. Whimsicott's fast. Gallade has base speed 80, I think. And like only thing that's worse is Conk, right? But realistically, if I Trick Room up, like Conk's not gonna come in on Gorgeist. Conk is not gonna come in on Weezing. So against all other mons, I kind of have a speed advantage if I'm slower. So I kind of want to set up Trick Room mainly for Weezing. So it's kind of like that 1-2 punch that I'm hoping might work out. It also helps with Corviknight if it wants to get a roost off quickly, so there's that. Power Whip is mainly for, I'm trying to think here, I think it's mainly for Conk. And then Foul Play is for like everything else, like Haxorus, especially if it tries to Dragon Dance up, can get hit pretty hard by a Foul Play. Chandelure might get hit a little bit if it tries to switch in. And then Synthesis just for health, because I think right now, like with like max HP, max defense, Haxorus' Outrage doesn't 2-hit KO, so I can kind of Synthesis those up. But like if it tries to Dragon Dance, try a Foul Play. I'm trying to think what else. Super. I'm using Super this week just because of what's it called? Didn't need speed EVs that much. I thought about running large just because it outspeeds Conk kind of naturally, but it didn't really outspeed anything else in my opinion. Like that was really important. Like I'm okay taking a Wisp from Corsola here. Like Foul Play will still do a lot, and like I synthesis up like Nightshades. So I just went for the max bulk, just because I think that bulk's really important. Like my team here is just I'm playing a bit defensively, just because Helix has just some hard hitting mons that I just have to like sponge those hits somehow. Let me change names. You already saw the Hydreigon set, but we're going with it. So Hydreigon, this is gonna be an interesting pick. So I have mons that like deal with stuff like Conk already. Excuse me. But Hydreigon, I think one of its main purposes is to deal with Chandelure and Corsola. I don't expect Corsola to come 100%, but Chandelure I expect to come just because I have a few grass types on my team, and it does well against something like Corviknight as well. So Hydreigon seems like a good, nice offensive check to Chandelure. We're going for an interesting set. We're going Life Orb, Dark Pulse, Nasty Plot, Roost, Protect. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do this right now. I'm going to switch this to Black Glasses. Just because I don't have multiple moves. I think before, like, Hydreigon set was very interesting to me just because I had a lot of different moves. I had Draco at one point just because it hit Haxorus harder, of course. Flash Cannon hit Whimsicott, but Flamethrower, Fire Blast Flamethrower might have been really nice just because it hits Ferrothorn, hits Whimsicott. I'm trying to think what else. I actually thought about Acrobatics here, like this Acrobatics, running a physical Hydreigon. But then I thought, like, there's, like, I can run a physical, like, Life Orb 4 attacks Hydreigon with Flamethrower just so it hits, like, Ferrothorn super effectively without getting hit by Iron Barbs. But I decided against it. I wanted to try something different. Nasty Plot helps me, I think, Nasty Plot Dark Pulse 2 KOs Haxorus, so that's good. Roost, mainly for Chandelure, like, I get switch into Chandelure, Roost off the damage, and then switch out. And then Protect is mainly for Haxorus because it gets First Impression. And First Impression only works on the first turn you switch in. So if it tries to First Impression me, I can protect it off, and if it's not, like, if it's not Choice Scarf, well, if it is Choice Scarf, then, like, I can't do anything, but if it's, like, Choice Band, it has to switch out as well. But if it's, like, I don't know, Leftovers or, like, Life Orb, I guess, like, if it tries to go for First Impression, then it goes for Outrage, I'm actually faster than Haxorus by 1 speed point. Like, I'm 98, I'm pretty sure Haxorus is 97, which is pretty funny, because, like, they both were released in the same gen, so I'm pretty sure, like, Game Freak kind of kept that in mind. So, yeah, give me one sec, guys. Sorry. And then, yeah, so yeah, that's the Hydreigon set. Like, there's many other sets I could run, but I just decided this kind of set might have been kind of interesting to bring with. So that's Hydreigon. Like, Hydreigon was a mod I wasn't sure about bringing just because something like I kind of wanted the Dragon Dance, I kind of wanted to bring Choice Scarf just because Haxorus is so scary, but, like, Haxorus can Dragon Dance up twice if it has to, and so that's also scary. I think Gorgeist might live a +2 Outrage, but even if it outrages, like, I can switch into the Wheezing, and then, like, it's, like, Outrage is an effect, you know, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Gigalith. So, Gigalith is mainly here also for Shandy and Whimsicott. And Rotom Fan. I think Rotom Fan's a big one for Gabtree's Brain. It's my Stealth Rocker. And then Leftover Sandstream. We're bringing a pretty standard set that I brought the past few weeks, you know, like Max Special Defense, HP, and then Stealth Rock, 2 moves. Right, we're bringing Rock Blast, Earthquake again. Like, Earthquake hits Ferrothorn harder, it hits Conk harder, it hits Chandelure. Well, actually, no, Rock Blast does enough. But yeah, it hits mainly Ferrothorn harder. Like, something like Body Press doesn't hit it as hard, and it doesn't get, like, Fire Fang. Like, Gigalith doesn't have teeth, right? Thought about Explosion, that also was a move I was thinking, but I also brought Protect, just because I feel like something against, like, Chandelure. Like, Chandelure can get Trick. Like, Chandelure can run, like, Flamethrower, Fire Blast, Overheat even, Shadow Ball, Energy Ball. It can run Trick, though. Like, this is kind of like going back to last week with Jacob and how I ran Protect on Ludicolo. It's kind of like scouting what move Chandelure might lock itself into. So I kind of, especially with Sandstream, because I think at one point I wanted to run, like, a big offensive team and bring sturdy Gigalith so I can get Stealth Rocks up 100%. But I decided against, well, I guess except against Cinccino because I get the Bullet Seed, so it breaks Sash. But yeah, I think Protect is good just because I can stall a bit, maybe, like, Poison turns with Toxic Spike. I can stall Sand turns as well, and it can kind of scout moves. So I thought Protect was actually a pretty nice option here. I thought about it, I said Heavy Slam for something like Whimsicott because it, like, for sure kills Whimsicott, I think, even with just 4 attack EVs. Body Press, Explosion might have been nice for something like Haxorus, but decided against it. So yeah, Stealth Rock, Protect, Gigalith. And finally bringing Raichu for the first time, especially after last week I picked it up. This last slot was very difficult because I realized I still wanted some more protection against something like Whimsicott and Gallade. And I thought about something like Cobalion, just because like Iron Head hits Whimsicott super effectively. I can run Chople to stop Gallade, and I could kind of like Volt Switch around. You know, I could kind of hit it with Iron Heads as well. But I started against Raichu. I wanted to bring Raichu once, so we're bringing. Oh, look, there's a typo. Look, 2 Volt Switches. This is supposed to be Psychic. We're running Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Knockoff Psychic. We're running Assault Vest. I wasn't sure about the item on Raichu, just because I thought about it and was like, what kind of item can I run? You know, like, I don't want to run Life Orb just because I feel like Raichu here is going to be a nice check to, or like a nice offensive pivot around a lot of mons. Just because Helix has no ground types. Kind of like me, funny enough. So he has no good resistances to Volt Switch except for Ferrothorn. And actually, this set I think is wrong. I think this set is wrong. I think I had Focus Blast here at one point, just because it hits Ferrothorn harder. I think this should be the set. But yeah, Focus Blast, Volt Switch, Knockoff, Psychic. Actually, no, this shouldn't be here then. Yeah. Sorry, this is on the fly stuff, but I was watching, like, backstory. I was watching, I know this video is 20 minutes already. I was watching some like YouTube stuff, like psychology kind of stuff, and it's kind of like learning to externalize your thoughts helps you like kind of see like helps you kind of patch things up better than just like going over things like in your head again. So that's what I'm kind of doing. But yeah, Focus Blast, Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Psychic. Thunderbolt just a nice stab move. Psychic as well. Psychic hits everything on his team except Malamar, basically, and Thunderbolt hit and like I guess Gallade, but Thunderbolt, Psychic do a very similar amount. Psychic is mainly needed for Conk. Volt Switch is mainly needed for that pivot, just because like I'm outsped by only Whimsicott and Cinccino that aren't scarfed, so I can Volt Switch freely around. And Focus Blast is for Ferrothorn. Talked about the item on Raichu. Yeah, Life Orb. I just wanted more longevity than taking health. I thought about something like Expert Belt, something like Magnet, something like a Zero Aura kind of like set, like like maybe leftovers. But I decided against that. I went for Assault Vest just to help my matchup against something like Rotom Fan. Help my matchup against something like maybe a special Malamar against Mr. Rhyme against Whimsicott better. Like I still get 2 KO'd, I think, maybe by Moonblast just because Raichu's frail. But I think the Assault Vest helps me live just a bit more. Speed EV is just there to outspeed, I think, Haxorus. Jolly Haxorus. Just because I can't really outspeed Whimsicott Cinccino. Like, if he runs Adamant Cinccino, sure. If he runs Modest Whimsicott, sure. But I decided just to outspeed Haxorus +1. Well, not +1, just Jolly Haxorus. So I guess that's just kind of like the set I'm running and just max special attack. So that's it. That's the team. I'll change Raichu's name later. I forget what name I was trying to give it. But Mons, I just didn't bring Cobalion. Cobalion would have been the 7th pick. Probably the pick I'd probably pick over something like Gigalith or Raichu. Could have been my Stealth Rocker. Could have been a nice Volt Switcher, a nice fast Volt Switcher that can just zip around. But I decided against it. Decided to do something with Raichu instead. Vaporeon could have been interesting, but Chandler just gets Energy Ball and it just wasn't that good against something like Ferrothorn as well. It can be nice physical defense against Conk and Haxorus, but something like Gorgeist and Corviknight cover it pretty well, especially and Weezing, because Weezing's typing helps a lot against Conk and Haxorus. Snorlax, Conk is there, Gallade's there. Just like too many hard-hitting physical attackers. Like you could run like max physical defense Snorlax with counter, but then like still like it just doesn't work out that much. I find. Let's see. Abomasnow. Abomasnow wasn't that great this game. I think I thought about it at one point, but like Chandelure completely obliterates it. Gallade obliterates it. Conk obliterates it. It just doesn't help that much. Ludicolo didn't really think about that much. Like I brought Ludicolo once last week, and I just thought like Gigalith was just a better special sponge this week. And Duocean I actually thought about just because it doesn't mind too many things, but Haxorus and Chandelure, I can't wall both unless I get Calm Minds up. Like Chandelure can get Calm Mind, but Duocean it doesn't usually run it. Like Duocean, if I set up like 3 Calm Minds, sure I can block Chandelure and like throw off a Shadow Ball off my own. I think I get Shadow Ball. And like Haxorus, I can run Bold with a Violet, and I could like probably tank maybe like 2 Outrageous, maybe just 1. I'm not sure. It might be a rule. But yeah, it just didn't feel. I think I couldn't do a lot with Duosion than I thought I could do with more people, with more months. Sorry, with different months. So yeah, that's the team. I don't have a fast. I don't have like a choice scarf or like I talk about win cons a few times, but I don't have a huge win con. But I think over time, like if I have to, I will try and stall out with toxic spikes and protect, because I feel like that might be the road I go down. Like if I have, if it comes down to Gigalith and Ferrothorn, which I doubt, just because I don't usually save Gigalith for the end. But if it does, like it happens. But yeah, so I don't know when I'll be playing Helix, but I'll see you guys and girls and everyone else then. We're live. I'm gonna make sure my door is not seen too hard. Not because I don't want you guys to see my door, but well, yeah. Basically, I don't want you to see my door, anyways. I have to challenge Helix. Oh shit! I just don't know his name off the bat because it's not Helix. Let me see. The Macog Ninja, Mako Ninja, something like that. I won't type enter. Let me just see what it is. Mako Ninja. Macaco. Challenge. Oh, wait. I gotta reset. No, not. I gotta log out. I'm on my alt just because I play. I don't really use this account, but I guess it's like the same as my Smogon forums names. So I don't care if you see that. It's like whatever. Macaco Ninja. I thought about making changes to the team, but I'm just gonna keep it the way it is. Actually, there was one change that I made yesterday. It was sorry, you're seeing a lot of teams here. I'm just trying stuff out for. Let me go to this. This makes it easier. Only thing I changed, I made this black glasses. I was really debating putting toxic on this for Haxorus, but I'm okay with the toxic spikes. I was debating making this neutralizing gas plus air balloon, just because I was wondering if that's how I guess neutralizing gas would work. Like what's it called? Sorry, I'm just typing to Helix on Discord. But yeah, if I had, because Haxorus has Mold Breaker, right? So if I have neutralizing gas, I neutralize Mold Breaker. Then if I have air balloon, he can't hit me with anything. That's what I'm assuming it works as. So that's what I thought, but yeah, I'm just leaving it as Black Sludge. I think the recovery might be nice. Good luck, have fun. I'll type. Okay, so actually, he actually brought the Corsola, which actually I think it helps me a lot. So this is probably Rocker Spiker, because I realized something with like the Jacob game against the game against Jacob was that let me just see if I can move my setup a bit, just so I feel a bit more comfortable. But yeah, something I noticed with Jacob was that I kind of overthought things a lot, so I kind of want to make sure I can get the basics down for this game. So, of course, that's probably the Rocker. Spikes, maybe. Defog's probably Rotom, and Hydreigon can switch into it easily. So, I'm really happy with Corsola coming, because I can Nasty Plot freely and get a Dark Pulse off, which is really strong. So, yeah. What do I want to lead it? What is his lead? Probably Corsola. Or Pharaoh. You know, I might start with Raichu, just because I feel like it's not a bad switch into anything. Worst case scenario is lead Chandelure. And if I'm worried about Scarf, I go to Gigalith. So yeah, we'll lead Raichu. I'm gonna get some free. Oh, my trash can. But okay, he led Ferrothorn. See, sorry, I was drinking some G Fuel earlier, and I just put it in the fridge because I wasn't drinking. Like I took a power nap, like from 3:30 to now ish. No, for like 20 minutes. It's like 3:50 now while we're playing. So let's see. He doesn't know if I'm. I see. I keep doing this because my setup's a bit awkward today. I think. I want to focus blast first, but I wonder if that's the right idea. I'll Focus Blast now. Gets a lot of damage. 57. That seems... That seems especially defensive. Oh. Why aren't my sets in? I thought I had my sets in. Give me 1 sec, guys. Sorry. I know I say guys like I'm like live or something, but I'm not live. It's just live commentary. It's not like I'm posting this now. Manually imported. Yeah, I should be there, but I'm not. Raichu. Oh. Raichu Alolan. Yeah, there we go. Pharaoh. This ain't Fizdef, that's what I'm saying. Actually, no, it is. So that's interesting. So he's gonna switch out here, right? Like, that's obvious. This also means that Corsola isn't Stealth Rock, so I don't know what Corsola would run. I think... I kind of want to Focus Blast again, and... See, this is where I'm going to overthink. No, I'm gonna click Volt Switch. Just because I was going to say, I wanted to click Focus Blast, make him think I'm, like, choiced in some way, but I think with the damage, he'll realize I'm not choiced. So I'm just going to Volt Switch. And that's fine. Because I could get off a Defog, but I kind of want to go into Hydreigon. Actually, no. I like Wheezing. Actually, do I? What's my play with this? Do I mind getting burned? Yeah. So I think Wheezing or Hydreigon is my play. I think if I want to... No, I want the T-Spike up now. We'll get it up now. Because I don't think he expects T-Spike. Especially, he's not going to go into Conk against this. Drinking water, then G Fuel. What a classic. You know, because water just out-trumps everything, but... There's a lot of Discord messages to read, but I will keep those for later. I'm going to focus on the game. I'm going to try to get... I really want the win this week, just because I feel like last week and especially this week, I just wasn't feeling Pokemon. Like, especially now, because I was, like, feeling really tired. Like I said, I took a power nap. That's fine with me. Because now, if this is Guts, and he was Flame Warp, he takes more damage. So now, I kind of want to switch into Hydreigon, because I feel like his play is Rotom, and Rotom can't do much to Hydreigon, and I can get a Nasty Plot up. If he's really worried about this T-Spike. Because otherwise, he just Will-O-Wisps again, and I'm okay with that. Or I can go back into Raichu. No, we'll go Hydreigon. He does Nightshade. I can actually Roost here. I think I am going to Roost. I feel like the only thing he's going to do is Will-O-Wisp again. Like, burns are going to be a bit annoying. But now that I have one Mon burned, it's kind of like I'm okay with other Mons. What is this? Strength Stat? Yeah, that's fine. I kind of want a Dark Pulse free because I feel like if I go Nasty Plot, he's going to go Conk. Yeah, so I'm going to Dark Pulse. He stays in, which is fine. Flinch? This is interesting. Destiny Bond, Because I can Nasty Plot now. Yeah. Like, he has to switch out, or he stays in, and if he stays in, I get Nasty Plot up, right? Or I can Protect. Do I want to Protect, though? Because Protect helps me prevent some stuff such as Willow, helps me take less damage from Nightshade, that kind of stuff. You know what? I'm going to Protect. Nightshade? Strength Sap. That's fine. Because now Dark Pulse will kill, so he has to switch out and doesn't like Conk. And I think he doesn't want Conk to take Poison. I think that's what he's kind of worried about. Yeah, he goes into conk. Gets a poison, dark pulse, crit 25. That actually might be at Saltfest, which I might have to worry about. Let's say guts, but assault vest, because you can still be guts without flame orb. Assault vest, Hydreigon. Because I critted. Dark pulse, not Z, crit. Let's say max HP. Max HP crit does 26 to 30. So this has to be Assault Vest. Which means I think Corv is a good play. I like Corv. Actually, no. Gorgeist might have been the better play, but Drain Punch? Yeah, that's fine. Because he takes Rocky Helmet. That's the thing. Thing is, though, it's hard to Roost here just because he has... What's it called? Conk should be slower. Especially because I know, like, max HP AV takes 26 to 30. So he's not speed invested. So he's likely to be slower. So I'm going to U-turn here, I think. Or, yeah, I'm going to U-turn. Just because if I Brave Bird, he has to worry about Brave Bird, and that's something I think he doesn't want. That's fine, like, knockoff is the worst thing that can happen, and I have Gourgeist for that. Here's my caffeine, yep. Salt Vest, Thunder Punch, that's interesting. So now it's kind of like, what can he go into? And I actually kind of want to Trick Room. Is Trick Room a play? Because I should be slower, I should be faster than this, that's the thing. And he can't Drain Punch me. His play is either Chandelure or Rotom. I think I'm going to Trick Room. I think that might be a smart play. We'll do it. He Ice Punches. That's fine. As long as I don't freeze. So then... See, the thing is here, if he Ice Punches, I can go into Corv, and then he goes down due to Rocky Helmet. Did I make this min speed? I didn't, right? I just made this, yeah. I didn't make this brave or something. I want to go Corv, but if he Thunder Punches, it's kind of bad. I think we'll do it anyways. Actually, 90. Synth. Is Synth a good play? I think Synth is a good play. I'm okay with Gourgeist going down here, I think. Yeah, we'll Synth. That's fine. Because I need the health on this. And this is a free roost for Corv now. Especially because I should be slower than the Shand. Right now it's 3 turns of Trick Room. Like, I switch into Corv, that's 3 turns, and then I switch into... then I Roost, that's 2 turns, and then I could U-turn out. That's 1 turn. Like, you switch into Chandelure now, good play, but... That's perfect play, perfect. Perfect for me, because I got a Roost. So these... Oh, that's sad. Ouchies. That sucks, sorry. So I know this is max defense. I kind of want to switch back into Gourgeist, but I know that... I think Raichu might not be a bad play here. Is it, though? Or I could Defog. I'm okay with Rocks. I think I have to be okay with Rocks this game, just because he already has them up. Like, if I Defog here, it's no big deal. U-turn's not great, just because I take Iron Barbs, but I think that's still alright. So I could switch into something like Wheezing. Because my thing is, I don't want to switch into Raichu and then he goes for like a Gyro Ball. I'll U-turn. And he switches into Rotom, which is great. It's U-turn, and then I can go into Gigalith. Gigalith or Raichu? Hmm. What's Konk's percent? 18. So Konk's at a really low percent, actually. I might just Nasty Plot it right now. Yeah. We'll make it offensive, because he has to either Volt or switch. Volt or Defog. I'm going to Nasty Plot. Like, the Leech missing sucks. Let me actually hide this. Like, the Leech missing sucks just because he gets a bit more health on Pharaoh. Like, if it's at, like, 80-ish, like, it doesn't avoid a 2-hit KO from Focus Blast, but it might help. So getting the Conk down already, especially with the Rocky Helmet, was really nice. I wasn't expecting Thunder Punch, Ice Punch, which is pretty cool. So I know this was basically a special sponge. So yeah, I think he's just kind of thinking now, what do I want to go into? Especially because, like, this isn't Prankster Destiny Bond. I'm gonna check my phone for Discord messages. He goes Conk. Thing is, here, I can protect. That's the main thing. I can protect here. And then I actually want to calc something. Just because I switched to black glasses, this might not kill Haxorus. Not on a crit, on a regular. +2, actually +2 kills. So, actually, Gorgeist. I think Gorgeist is my play. Because here's the long term. I still think this might be first impression, right? If I protect here, I can't protect on first impression. But if I just let this go down to Gorgeist, like if I just let this hit Gorgeist and this goes down, and he like Haxorus isn't that bad for me. So yeah, I'm gonna go Gorgeist. Like if he Mach punches here, he goes Pharaoh. That's okay. I think that's okay for me. I'm just trying to think what move he has. Stealth Rock, Toxic Leech Seed. Foul Play won't do that much. This would be lovely if I had a... What's the move called? If I had... Core's my play, sorry. If I had a, like, Flame Charge or Fire Blast. Yeah, he's gonna Toxic. So Conk is basically dead unless Rotom defogs. So my thing is, I kind of want to expect Conk to come in. Sorry, Rotom to come in, and I kind of want to switch into... kind of want to hit the U-turn. I'm going to do that. Because I'm in a very good position right now. I like how I have my screen here, but I have OBS here, right? So that's why, like, if you see me looking here, I'm looking at OBS, but the gameplay is here. But my screen is just much bigger here, so I'm just kind of just looking here. He didn't switch out. What does that mean? I kind of want to switch into Wheezing, but I feel like that's also very... Because I'm expecting Toxic or Leech, right? I think I'll go Raichu. We'll do Raichu. Raichu's not the most important member, but if this gets Toxic, it's not the end of the world. This might be like Stealth Rock, Toxic, Leech Seed. It wouldn't be Protect, but... If I Focus Blast this down, this is actually kind of huge. So you getting like Hydreigon, like not getting Hydreigon burned was actually kind of a smart play, just because it's going to be my win con at the end of the game. Unless this is Scarfed. Like I think Focus Blasting here is not a bad play. I think I'm going to go for that. and I hit 55 gyros. It's okay. I still live. I'm gonna volt just because he might try to leech. Actually, let me calc something. Pharaoh, Gorgeist. Probably does 11 to 13. How much does Volt Switch do? Probably like 8. 11 to 13. So it doesn't kill. But I think volting out here, saving this for fodder is smart. Because now Raichu is basically good as dead. Unless I get rocks off the field. Yeah, he goes into Conk. That's fine. Then I think my play might be to... I think I'm going to go Hydreigon. No. Yeah, no. We'll go Hydreigon. Just because if he is... like... Outrage... Just because Haxorus can't really touch Corv. That's my main thing. Okay, now I kind of have to pee, but I can't really stop this in order for me to pee. Excuse me. But yet, I'm still drinking water, so... How many users do we have? 3. Yeah, not... I think many people are online. They just don't want to watch a Pokemon game. You know? Yeah, Haxorus comes in. My thing is, if this is Outrage... Actually, no. I think my play is always Corv. Because even +1 Adamant Outrage probably doesn't kill Corv at 50. Corviknight. Just because I'm max defense. Fizdef. Let's go Adamant +1. Doesn't kill. So I'm gonna go Corv. What does he do? DD? Outrage. I can Roost here? Life Orb. Okay, that's really good to know. I'm gonna Roost just because I need this better for Haxorus in the long run. Yeah. Especially because he's taking poison damage. Like, this is already whittled down so hard. Literally, Gigalith will win me the game unless Shandy burns me and I like get really unlucky. I think roosting here is not a bad play. Yeah. He's gonna try and defog, I believe. How much does Rotom Fan do to me? I haven't calculated. What did I hit Rotom Fan with? Volt Switch, right? That's the only thing I remember. Volt Switch on Corsola, and then... I U-turned it, 9%. I want to see if that's max HP. Max HP U-turn? No, it's not. It's special attack invested. So, Volt Switch just 55. So I kind of need to preserve this. I'll go Hydreigon. Just because I don't see what this... Oh, jeez. That's not good. Actually, it's not that bad just because now I have... I still have Gigalith for this at worst. But I need a Roost. And I'm still faster than, like, say, a Ferrothorn. I might not be as fast as a Corsola. So I think if Corsola comes in, I'm going to try and Roost again, per se. Just because I want to see if it goes for a Destiny Bond. Oh, okay. Just kills me. That's fine. Okay. I don't know why I wasn't expecting Air Slash. That's kind of stupid of me. But yeah, now my checks to Shandy are a bit worse. I think I'm going to go for Rock Blast. No, let me get up rocks. Yeah, he's going to Volt crits, which doesn't help me. If he goes into Pharaoh, it's not that bad. He goes Corsola. Trying to Wisp me, I think. I'm going to Protect here to get health back. Yeah, because he's gonna strength sap and like random stuff. I'm not gonna go for the double. What has the least attack on my team? Probably 157. Do I sack Raichu here? This might be Specs. By the way he's playing it, this might be red. Oh, the strength step affect grass types? I'm assuming it does. Affects grass types? Like, is there an immunity to the strength step? HP target. Okay, no. Da. What do I need this for anymore? Pharaoh. Rotom. I'll go Wheezing. Yeah. Strength Sap's not the end of the world. Because I could Strange Steam pretty freely here. Because even if you go Chandelure, it's not the end of the world for me. Because Gigalith is pretty healthy. Oh, I don't know why I wasn't expecting Air Slash. That's kind of stupid of me from letting Hydreigon go. That's a really bad choke. That was a really bad play on my part. So Strange Steam, Strength Sap. I have less HP now though. And I really don't take that much. Strange Steam again. Actually, he's gonna Nightshade. I feel it. And I get disabled. So, what's he gonna do? How much does Foul Play do to Course? Oh, letting go of Hydreigon. This is like really gonna bite me in the ass. Gorgeist. Foul. Power Whip does 20. This taking a burn isn't the worst, just because Haxorus is already poisoned. Or Defog. 11. Or, sorry, I'm Brave Bird, I'm not Ironhead. I wish I was Ironhead actually right now. 17.5 actually doesn't do that much. The thing is, he's gonna Nightshade. That's what I feel. Rock Blast is only 20. I would love Toxic on Corsola, but seems like I can't get it now. Who am I okay getting Wisped? I think that's my main thing. I think it's Gorgeist over Corv. Yeah, we'll go Gorgeist. Actually, I can't take a Nightshade. I can't afford to take a Nightshade. He goes Rotom. So I go back into Gigalith. The Defog? Air Slashes. That's perfect for me. Because nothing wants to take a Rock Blast now. Actually, do I protect? Do I need health? Let's see, this takes like 24%, so I can kind of protect here, I think. Yeah, we'll protect for some health. Mainly. He's gonna Volt, yeah. He'll take some sand damage. He's lefties now, right? No. I saw him switch moves, so he's not like... He might be like AV. Just looking at the set right now. I just don't know what you're running that last lot. Shadow Ball? I'm gonna Rock Blast here. Probably sack something like Hacks? I don't know what item this. Oh, it's heavy duty boots. I'm so stupid. This might be Willow then, but I'll have to take a Willow here. Like my main play is obviously gonna be something like what's it called? Core of winning or core slow losing. Something to note is he's already down to 10 strength saps. Like this, it might come down to that. But I like Rock Blasting. The way he's not clicking already makes me think he's not Willow. It might be like Pain Split. Yeah, the way, yeah. He's heavy duty boots here. Probably Specs here. Violet here. Life Orb, and then we saw Lefties. So I'm pretty sure I know the items. Like Chandelure might be like sub Calm Mind. This is a rough one. I let Hydreigon go. That was so stupid of me. Like I like forgot about the paralysis as soon as it happened. I don't know why. That was so stupid of me, but we're not out of it. Like that doesn't like completely negate our win con just because we dealt such heavy damage to everything. Like Pharaoh's at 30, Haxorus is at 20, Corso's at 30. Yeah, he T-bolts. Now Rock Blast. And this should go down. No, 2. Getting 2 sucks. I'm gonna protect here. I really hope that 13 is like 12.5. Oh, okay. This is fine, because he just dies, right? Yeah, that's fine for me. Because then Rotom dies as well, pretty soon. Corsola comes in. Gets rocks. I can protect here. He's gonna Strength Sap. I can try and double protect, but I don't think that's the play. I think I just kind of sack something like Raichu. I kind of want to. How much does Raichu do to Corsola? Because that's really like what I'm thinking about. Like if Raichu, because Raichu dies upon switching just because it's toxic. Sorry for spitting. I don't know if you guys saw that. Corsola. T-Bolt does 24. And Wheezing right now doesn't do as much as 24. It actually does. So I'm going to sack Yune here. I think that's my play. Especially if something like Chandelure comes in. Like, this is like he lost his 2 strongest hitters, and Gigalith walls Shandy. Especially because I have Protect. Yeah, he Nightshades. That's perfect for me. Because now I kind of just bring in Gigalith. Yeah, he brings in Rotom Fan. I can protect here for some health. Shandy's my only real concern. And it has to Energy Ball, I think. Or it has to Shadow Ball, probably. Kind of Pain Split. Yeah, that's fine. Just cause... What has more health? Goris is honestly my weak link. Yeah, so I'm gonna sack Gourgeist here, basically. If I can, I'll get up a Trick Room. Actually, I should have probably stayed in. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I can Sludge Wave here. This Ferrothorn can't beat Corv. Oh, I just die. That's not good. I am doing really bad. I'm gonna Rock Blast here. It's gonna... See, here's the thing. I can beat Shandy one-on-one, probably. Ferrothorn comes in. Stealth Rock, Toxic, Leech, Gyro. Kind of have to go Corv. As he leeches, yeah. I'm like throwing hard. Yeah, I have nothing to beat this Ferrothorn now. I just kind of threw... I didn't... I'm gonna Brave Bird here, I think. No, should I? Yeah, I'm gonna Brave Bird here. See how much it does. 21. I have to prepare the Shandy coming in. This is where this kind of gets hard. I'm gonna Roost here. If you go Shandy, I think that's fine. How much does Gyro Ball do to me? We'll calculate. Ferrothorn right now. Gyro against Gigalith. Gyro, not Body Press. If it was Body Press, I was kind of screwed. But Gyro Ball right now, 12.8 to 14. I think I'm gonna go. Stays in or switches? That's game. That's a read on my part. I can Roost here, kind of try and get my way up, but he's gonna get his way up as well. Can I win here? Is there a way to win? $11. I Roost here. Like, he has to switch into Shandy at one point. That's a thing. It's like, if he switches into Chandelure at one... Actually, I don't think I even win if I hit Chandelure properly. Corviknight. Let's see. 48 to 57. If I crit Shandy, I think I win. First. Okay. We're still in this. $11. I take 18. The thing is, I have to get the Chandelure play right and then crit. That's literally all this leads up to. Because I can't survive anything from Chandelure. And Poison plus Rocks. Honestly, I'm calling this my own throw. Because there's literally nothing else I should have played better. And then like here I have to Roost. Does it go for Gyro Ball? Those are Rocks. Do I have more PP than him? 29, 30, 35, 40, 45. I have U-turns. That's like the only kind of soul I have. Just because I know that. So I'll Brave Bird here. I'll Roost here. Because I can't live this. Yeah, that was stupid. Oh, I'm so bad. Thing is, I could win off Struggle, I think. I can't defog though. That's my only thing. I can't defog. Yeah, that takes damage. That takes me down to like 30. Brave Bird. I'm gonna roost. No. Yeah, I'm gonna roost here. I'm a toxic. Oh, I have pressure. I didn't even realize now. I have pressure. Although pressure only works on. Does it work on damaging moves? Hold on, this might be more interesting. Well, it's not really that interesting just because I'll be at 87. I can't live anything from Shandy. Okay, no. I think it does, but it doesn't really do much here. Just because, yeah. I can U-turn here. Because he has to switch, and that's the throw, basically. If I had, like, body press, this was barely anything. Yeah. I threw this badly, but sometimes you throw. Sometimes you just play. You just do the bad thing, and that's just how it works. Because I need rocks up. That's the thing. I can't defog. Like, he gets 14, 28, 32. He has 16 left. I can U-turn 16 times, but I don't have enough roofs. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That Gorgeist thing was a throw. Because I was just so worried about Shandy. That was the thing. I was so worried about Chandelure there. Because Specs. Because if it's not Specs, I live Fire Blast at worst. I don't even live Flamethrower. Like, oh, so bad. I played really well. Like, I'll quickly go over this. Like, Chandelure, like, Gorgeist was a bad throw, and then I just underestimated Rotom, like, let's say 20. Like, this was fine. Like, Gyro Ball, then Sax Conk, Outrage, Roost. This Rotom was Thunderbolt. I let this go, and I don't know why. What was I thinking here? I was thinking Volt Switch or Defog. I think that was it. I didn't think he'd go for Air Slash. And then I Protect, Wheezing, Strength Saps. We kind of go through a few turns. Protect. Volt Switch is out. T-Bolt. Hacks. I let that goes down. Corsola tries to Strength Sap. Can't Strength Sap there. Or Nightshade instead. Pain Split. I should have sacked. I should have left this in and gone for Rock Blast because that was stupid of me. Yeah, and then I threw by going Wheezing there just because Wheezing. Yeah, and then it's over. So that's it. We're now 4-3. I don't know who my next opponent is. Let me check now. 4-3 is not the worst. Like, I wish I was 5-2, but 4-3 is not the worst. Week 8, we're facing Kevin. So that's gonna be interesting because he's now 1-5. So hopefully we can come back. That's it. Peace.